Hello, my crafty friends. It's Ellie from Periwinkle Matilda. And yesterday I did a little shopping at Michael's and the Dollar Tree. And then I also went to downtown Victoria. I live on an island, Vancouver Island in British Columbia. So downtown Victoria, they have a shop called the Papery, and it's my favorite shop here on the island, and they sell all kinds of paper and stamps and things for journaling and stuff like that. So I thought that I would just do an unpackaging and show you the things that I got, because I know that you all love looking at my hauls. So the first thing was that they have a lot of large sheets of different kinds of special papers. And so I got these. I love the textures on them, on these papers. And I wish I knew what they were called or what they were, but I don't. So there's this one. It kind of feels like material, but it's paper. And this was $3.99 at the Papery. It's just so pretty, and it's huge. Their papers are just, I don't know, 3 feet probably. So there's that one. And I'm going to use it to decorate my art journal, my Scribbles art journal, the grungy one that I just started working on. And then there's this paper, and this one was $3.99. It kind of reminds me of peacock feathers. It's just so pretty, and it's light. And then I got this one because my art journal is grungy. I'm using Sigitas basic background digital kit for my art journal, grungy art journal Scribbles. And this one was $5. And it just has the nicest texture. It's paper, but it's like fabric fiber thickness. It's just gorgeous. I love the color brown. It's kind of a grungy brown. And then another one, and this too was $5.99. Oh, this was $6. Just love the texture on it, and even the back side. I'll show you. It kind of reminds me of the look of leather. So I'll be using both sides, I think, because they're both so different and wonderful. So I got that at the Papery. I also got this at the Papery. These are envelopes, but the paper that they used, handmade paper, and I guess those others were handmade paper. I just love the way they feel. They feel like material, but they're paper. And I love the grungy look of it, so I got 3 of these to use in my journals. And then I got 3 of this color. Because they're handmade paper, some feel a little thicker than others. So I got those, kind of grungy looking. So that's all I got. Oh no, and then I got this at the Papery as well. And this was, and those envelopes were $1.25 each, I believe. And then at the Papery, I got these pretty marbleized tags that were $3.98. And you get 4 of them. It says cards, but I think they're just tags. So I liked those. Those were different. And then at Michael's, they didn't have a really good selection of inks and oxides, but I went ahead and got this weathered wood for my grungy Scribbles art journal. And then I picked up this fabric, which I thought was kind of nice, and I can grungy it up. And I got this box of paper flowers, only because I don't have a flower die, which I do need to get, because then I don't need to buy these, right? But I thought these would be really nice in my art journal. Comes with 65 different ones. I don't remember what the price was, but nothing's cheap at Michael's. And then I got, so that I can, for my, what is it called? The Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. For Rachel Stitchery, I got these Periwinkle. It's got some sparkly black and gray, and I may use these in my grungy art journal as well. And then I picked these plastic rings up. There's 14 of them, because I'm going to make, and I don't remember the name of them. Starts with a D, and I don't remember, but they're something buttons, and you use embroidery floss, and then you make buttons out of them. And I may do it on camera. I'm going to try to do one off camera, and if it comes out good, then I will do it on camera, because I think that was a lot of fun. Looked like a lot of fun. And then I also picked up these 12 round shower curtains at Dollar Tree, because I thought I may try to make some bigger ones for like a journal cover or something. And then, let's see if there's anything else. So then at Dollar Tree, I got these, which I thought would be nice to use in my Grungy Scribbles art journal. And it looks like there's clocks and flowers and leaves, kind of grungy looking. And then I picked up these eyeshadow applicators from Dollar Tree that I can use for blending. Then I got these handmade paper flowers at Dollar Tree. I'm planning on taking them apart and using them on my pages. I picked this up at Dollar Tree. It's black and brown shoe polish, but I'm not sure what kind of shoe polish it is, but I thought maybe I could grunge the papers up with it. I'm hoping it's like a waxy. Yes. I think these will be fun to use, so I'm going to play with those. And I picked up these two different eyeliner pencils in the makeup section of Dollar Tree. I noticed that they were made out of beeswax and carnauba wax and seed oil. So a bunch of different canaba wax, a bunch of different waxes and oils, which will make them, oh, just a second, my cats are getting into my handmade paper here from the papery. Of course, they like it too. You guys need to get out. I'll go. Because I'll be ripping up my papers. Yep, that's for sure. Okay. So because they're waxy, and of course most of us know how eyeliner feels because we've put it in our eyes before, around our eyes. But they go on really smooth. This one says super rich. oh so creamy and so smooth. So I'm thinking that I can use these on my grungy art journal, just to use for distressing, and I think they'll blend well, so we'll give that a play. Try that. And then to cut the fabric, I picked this up at Dollar Tree. It's just one of those roller cutters. And I think that's all I got at this haul. Yep, that's it. And now I'm going to get to do some crafting. So I'm going to have a play working on a page spread in the Grungy Scribbles journal. So let's have some fun with that. Okay, so I'm back. And what I did was I took those large, I'm guessing they were like 4 feet, those huge sheets, and I cut them in half, and then I took half and I cut it in quarter. So I'm just going to work with some smaller pieces for my journal. And I'm also going to work with 2 of these envelopes. I don't know if I'll be using everything today, but I'm just going to put these aside here. And I'm not super duper organized here, because I don't quite know what I'm going to be doing with my art journal. I'm just going to have a play, so we'll see how it goes. So I think I'll take these out while I'm working on it, so it's less bulky. And I did do a flip through. This is my design team project, and today I'm going to be continuing decorating the pages for another design team project video. And I am using Sigitas Grungy Scribbles grungy background papers, her digital kit that's in her Etsy shop. And you can find the link to her shop in the description box below. I will put a link down there if you want to check it out. And so I'm not going to work in any particular order. I'm just going to pick a page to work on. I think I'll work on this. And I'm just going to use some clips too. I think I'll use some big clips. Oh, my cat's getting into everything. I'll use these clips just to clip it down. I need to find my wooden paper clips. I think that will be better. They won't be as strong and obtrusive, but we'll go with it for now. Okay, so what I was thinking was first starting with some book page. Let me grab page here. So I want to add some texture. And again, this is a Grungy Scribbles type of journal, so we want to make it grungy. And I'm going to use my tear ruler. I don't really want any straight edges. I think I'll work on this left side first. Okay. And then I think I might try some of this fabric. So I hope everyone's having a good day today and enjoying the weekend. Happy Sunday. Nice thick cardboard. It's probably a little bit too thick to use in a journal. So let's just cut a little piece off. I think I'll cut it this direction, although I think it's a fat square, so it's the same on all four sides. So I guess it didn't really matter. Get all the little bitties off. I'll probably try to tear this side just because I like the frayed edge. I'll just cut a piece off here. Grunge it up. I don't really like that. I'm going to try to get it a bit more even here, and then trying to get as grungy as possible. Just have some fun with it. That's what this art journal is going to be all about, just having fun. Okay, so next I think I want to use a little bit of this, what they call linen fabric. I don't really think it's linen, but I like the way that it frays up. Like the way it frays. So I'm just getting some layers going. Okay. Then let's see. I want to pull in some of these papers. Maybe a little bit of this one. Just thinking if I like this color against this, I think it will look better behind that. So let's see about the green. Yeah, I like the green with this. So with this, I'm going to cut a little bit off. And I don't know how it's going to tear. Oh yeah, it tears nice. It's like mulberry paper, but with a lot of texture. Well, mulberry paper has texture, but it has a lot more texture than normal, I think. A lot of fibers in it. Yeah, it has a lot of fibers in it. I think I'm going to use that piece like that, and then yeah, I like that. So I think I'll use my Fabri-Tac. And I'm going to start from the top up. And I am going to be sewing, so I'm just going to put, a light amount of glue just to like tack it down. And then I'm going to run it through my sewing machine. And I'm not going to pause, so if you don't want to hear the sewing machine, turn down your volume now. And I'm just going to do a zigzag, I think. And you can sew this directly onto your page, but because I sewed my pages in already, I'm going to do it like this and then just glue it on. I'll do a straight stitch and just make it scribbly. I just love using the sewing machine to add texture. Visual texture, I just love. We'll see how we can do this without moving all the bits around. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. I think that's enough. Enough sewing for this one. Okay. All right, so you can turn your volume back up. You can hear me. And just going to tack down some little bits here that didn't get sewn. Okay, that's good. I think I may want to add some red stitching for fun. I've really been inspired by Sigita and all of her scribblies that she's been doing and stitching. If you haven't already checked out her channel, be sure to check it out. It's wonderful. I'll place a link below to her channel as well, so you can see her videos and her awesome work. Oops. So I'm just going to put a few X's, I think. Well, that didn't work. Let's try that again. I think it slid right through. There we go. That worked. I learned that from Rachel. Or Sarah, maybe. So I'm just going to add some X's to add some more texture and color and interest. Do some little ones. And then I think I'm going to add just a couple straight stitches down here so that I can bring the eye down so the eye doesn't get stuck up here. You want to be able to strategically place your color and your texture so that the eye moves and doesn't stay. You don't want it to stay in one place because then it makes it boring for the eye. So it's all about adding interest. Okay. I like the way that looks. Now I need to figure out where I want to put it because of these lovely scribbles down here. And of course that's upside down, but I kind of like it upside down. It adds more interest. So I think I'm going to do it upside down. Why not? I can because it's my book. All right. So I'm just going to glue this down. And of course, when I go to glue it down, I'll probably change my mind again because that's what I do. All right, let's see. Yep, this is upside down. I'm going to have it hang over like that. I did get glue down there. Thank you, Sigita, for your inspiration. I'm really having fun with this. And thank you for allowing me to join your design team. Love to add challenges to my art world. So I like that, and I like the way it hangs. And now I thought that maybe we would play a little bit with these eyeliner pencils. I just really got inspired when I saw it to try and use it in this art journal. I'm really excited, and it came with a little, one of the reasons why I tried both brands was to see how the brands worked, and also to get a separate pencil sharpener. I do have a pencil sharpener for my regular pencils, but because these have wax in them, I thought it would be good to have a separate one for them. Okay. Let's try the Wet n Wild one first. I'm just going to add, oh yeah, I really like that. It's really soft and smooth. Okay. I definitely recommend these for your Grungy Scribbles journals. That is fabulous. Let's try this one. Let's add a little bit. Yeah, this one's nice, but it's not as creamy and smooth as the Wet n Wild. I don't remember what brand this one was. But I definitely recommend the Wet n Wild one. And next time I'm in Dollar Tree, I'm going to get some more. Because I really like that. And it blends right into the paper. So, works great. Okay, so that's that. So what else can we play with? I don't want to add too much to the page, but let's see here. Let's see what these clock faces look like. You know, we get new things and then we just want to play with them all. I don't know about you, but that's the way I am. So these are wooden cutouts, and they're nice and thin. I like that. I really like that. And I think I'm going to put it right there. And I wonder if I should maybe try to distress it some more. Let's try, of course, because I want to play some more with my new things. I don't know if this gray oxide is going to make any difference, but it's kind of light. But let's see. What do I want to use? I guess I can use this with my... No, I don't want to contaminate it. Let's get another pad, if I can remember where I put them. Oh, I think I put them in my drawers up here. Let's see. Yes, I did. Let's see here. Let's use this one. Okay, hold on. When you get any of your distress inks on your pages, don't wipe it, because then it'll just smudge it everywhere. Smudge it everywhere. So I don't really like that. It's too light. Let's go back over it with some of this walnut stain. Guess I should do it away from my page. Okay, the walnut stain just took it away. All right, I think I'm going to take my Wet n Wild and going to do that. Okay, I like that. I'm going to glue that down with my Beacon 3-in-1. Okay. Beautiful page. I like that. I'm just going to use some of my walnut stain, which I should have done in the first place, and actually I'll try to do that later today on all the pages, get them all inked up. I just want to finish up the page. Okay, I really like that. Really like the way it turned out. Okay. All right, so that's that page. So now let's work on this page, and I'm gonna ink it up first. I am probably going to list this on Etsy for sale once it's done. So I'm going to, even though it's an art journal, I'm going to leave a lot of space for journaling as well. So the person that gets this journal can also use it for journaling. Or they can decorate it more if they want. Okay, so let's look at these flowers. I really like the texture and designs of these paper flowers. Not sure what vision I want for this one. Maybe some book page. So I'm just going to layer out a few things. Let's see. Just looking at my handmade papers here. Mulberry paper. I love the texture when you tear it. instead of this one because it's so similar. I don't even know if it needs another one, but these are recollections. I like them. I like the paper flowers that they use, the paper that they use to make the flowers. So I like that. I want to see what this will look like. And it's waxy, but it's kind of opaque. It kind of looks like coffee staining. I like it. Let's see what ingredients. White wax, castor oil. Just a bunch of different oils. So, yeah, I like it. I recommend it. From Dollar Tree. Nice to grunge up your pages. I like that. All right. So I think I'm going to ink this up. This page is going to be a little bit more simple, and I'm going to leave a lot of blank space so we can journal on it. This mulberry paper takes ink nicely. And the inking is going to help the layers to pop. I was wondering if maybe I should ink, but I don't think so. I think if I ink it, I'll rip it. So let's start. Before I do that, I want to add a little bit of scribble, because I'm like addicted to this. So I'm just gonna add some scribble. Rub it in real good. They work kind of like Stabilo pencils, which I don't own. So I was looking for something similar. The more I add, the more I need. Let me see if I, instead of using my finger, if I use one of these eyeshadow brushes, applicators. Oh yeah, it smudges it even more. I like that. Okay, so I recommend these as well. It definitely smudges more. in a different kind of way that your finger doesn't smudge. I guess because your finger almost like soaks it up, but this retains it, so it moves it on to the next place that you work with. Yeah, it adds more to your paper. All right. So, glue this down. I think it's time for a new bottle. I might add some bling to the middle. So let's get my bling box. Big bling pieces and little bling pieces, different colors. I think I'll use the silver. do this. Oop. I need to get one of those jewel picker-upper things. I think that's with the diamond painting kits. They come with them or something. Leave me a comment below if you know what I'm talking about and if you know what it's called and where I can buy it. That would be very helpful. Okay. So I like that. And I think I want to put some, do I want to use red? Let me see what other colors I have. I just think on that page, red might be a little bit too bright. I have this mint. I'll use this mint color. And I want to draw my eye from here down to here, so I think I'll put some stitches down here. And then I'm going to put an X. And then one more straight line. And one more. Maybe a French knot. Just play around and have fun with it. That's what it's all about, having fun. And actually this needle probably won't be good for threading or for tying off because it's so long. So I need to use, oh, this one's not going to fit. Okay, let me see if I have one with a bigger eye. I don't know why I have that one. That one's a sewing, not an embroidery type. So I just need something with a big eye and a shorter needle so I can get it around here. Okay. Oh, I like that. So there we have the first page spread, 2 pages decorated of our Grungy Scribbles art journal. I hope you enjoyed the little make today. I hope it inspires you to have a go at doing some of these grungy styles. And have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, be well, all that good stuff. Until the next video. Bye-bye, friends.